Greetings, this is Bloodrill and welcome back to Let's Play Technobabylon. Alright, I wanted to... This creepy as hell. We'll try them everywhere.
The goggles do nothing.
Alright. The goggles, they do nothing. Xanadu. By the name. Take your time. Right, let's try this too.
The goggles do nothing.
They're broken. Weird that they do nothing.
The goggles do nothing.
Guess they only work there. Meh. I want to play a bit more.
The goggles.
They couldn't bother, I guess, to make new images. This is kinda cheap. There is no valid reason why they don't actually work outside of the chip. And it doesn't even, you know, say anything to you. Just checking if I missed anything. Exit or... There's some... Oh, it's the guard from the other room. Alright, I get it.
Ah!
Alright. I thought that was someone has painted an alien or something, where the alien face was, but nope.
Thank God you're here!
Who are you?
You've got to get me out of here! They kidnapped me 2 weeks ago! I've been forced to conduct research for them in this aerostat.
Research?
What a liar.
What kind of research?
Human experimentation. This poor girl. You see that hardware in the corner?
What the hell did you...
Oh, come on, Regis. Can't believe you fell for that.
The upper level is clear, but I... Oh. Huh.
Gave him a shot in the back. Your problem is, you overcomplicate things.
Still conscious?
That's how the wetware works. You can't rip his memory, though. He isn't wired.
I'm aware, Ms. Vargas. Take his weapon. This is something I've been looking forward to for a long time.
Ugh, no you haven't. Baxter was looking forward to it.
What's that? I can't hear you.
It's quite a powerful paralytic, isn't it? An unfortunate yet necessary part of our mutual friend here's role.
My targets have to be conscious when I pull the contents of their minds.
Wow.
I'd love to rip the Regis clean out of your head as well.
I
What's wrong
told you,
with you?
he's not wired.
I know, but I know what'll really get to him. What's this? An embryo? It's rather a contentious issue for us, isn't it? Rather a bit of history between us over these little things. Oops. Fragile things, the unborn. Don't
What is
worry.
wrong with you?
Plenty more where that came from. I think this one is going to grow up to be a great success. World leader, Nobel laureate, Maybe follow in their father's footsteps.
Wow,
Oops, all
bullshit.
gone. Vicky would be
Bullshit.
so proud, wouldn't she?
Cressel,
After all, you showed her how important those things were. More than anything else in the world, apparently.
Baxter! You seriously need professional help.
Sir, ma'am, Smart Cam feed shows another cell agent just boarded the aerostat. Female, about 1.75 meters.
Huh. Should have known she'd still be after her partner. Commander, prepare to weigh anchor. Cressel, deal with our new cell intruder. Then resolve whatever issues you have with Dr. Regis.
With pleasure.
I'm definitely killing that guy
Don't go anywhere.
if I get the chance. That's not Lao.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's the robot. It's the maid. Nice.
Wow,
Good job.
nice throw, Chantel. Did I do good, Dr. Max? You did great. I'd better find where Regis went.
That was pretty smart. Well, actually, why do that? Let's speak to him first.
Good work, Chantel. Thanks, Dr. Max. My job will be a lot easier if I can get Central to agree to take you on full time.
Can we not speak to him? I guess not.
Hey, stop! What the hell's going on in here? Regis!
How do you know Regis did that?
Regis, can you hear me? Better figure out how to fix you.
Maybe. Ah, it works, apparently.
Oh, my head.
Thanks, Max. Great job saving my ass and everything.
Yeah, and sticking me with an injector. You suddenly a medic?
Just a lucky hunch. You going to fill me in on what's going on here?
Later. Update me on the immediate situation first.
Well, the bad news is I saw someone escape through the hatch at the top of that ladder.
Damn. It sounded like she was one of the ringleaders of this plan.
On the other hand, our newest recruit just made her first caller.
New recruit.
They said her name, so...
You're going to love this.
Wow.
Damn it, I don't believe it!
It ran out of charge again, didn't it?
She must have overexerted herself. Damn it! I had him right here.
Whoa, what's happening?
Dude.
The aerostat's taking off.
Where are they taking it?
It doesn't matter. Wherever it is, we need.
You alright, Charlie? I'm not sure how much of that stuff I was supposed to give you.
I'll be fine.
You're in no fit state for any more trouble. Stay down here, try and figure out what they're doing with the girl. I'll find a way to the upper deck.
I wonder if Mandala is one of the embryos that Charlie had with Vixa, or Visca, or whatever the hell her name is.
It would only work when she's...
God damn you.
As much as I love shocking things,
A big old jolt. I love that line. Alright, fine. Let's go up. Actually, no. I wanted to check the terminal. Ah, there we go. Now that we have someone who can hack. From Galatea V, the turret. You misunderstand. The aerostat uses non-flammable lifting gas, not inflammable. These two are opposites. The turret or any other gunfire will not cause an explosion. This is elementary school chemistry English. From Cobalt Actual, received funeral arrangements. Cremation and inhumation for Ethan Drummer, formerly known as Cobalt 6, killed in action. I have no idea. From Team Cobalt C3. Yeah, the aerostat's a floating pile of garbage, but safer than the last job. If Doc wants you to fix something, you fix it. Control for the flaps has been wired through the 4 junction points in the lower hallway. Oh, this place, yeah, okay. Dear Mr. Kids, following surveillance of your net activity and public behavior, it appears that you are working on a paramilitary contractor without... Wow, the Sandler is... much money, alright, that's funny. Problem is, you can't actually see the junctions, I think. Well, I guess that's it, yeah. Can you go into... No, you can't. Wow.
Central, please acknowledge.
Yeah.
Central Systems, standing by.
Didn't expect that.
Dr. Lau, has progress been made in your attempt to locate Dr. Regis?
Yes. He left a message for me at the Growth Lab. It led me straight to him, in the abandoned factory district.
And you did not take him into custody?
His testimony suggests that he'd been framed for Baxter's murder. It also appears that something more serious is underway, linked to the Mindjacker.
You believe him?
Plans are in motion that may threaten the security of the entire city. I can't quite explain how at the moment, but together, Regis and I... Please, Central, trust me that I know what I'm doing.
Acknowledged. Retasking asset. CS Lau M. Reactivating asset. CS Regis C. Continue with investigation of potential citywide security threat.
You're okay with this?
Analysis of Dr. Regis's behavior does not suggest a high-risk index to public safety.
True.
The only likely target of his aggression would have been Adam Baxter, deceased.
And he's been resolved. So you don't think Regis did it?
Whether he is responsible or not can be determined more thoroughly through forensic analysis. He does not pose a threat to others, and his continued presence suggests he is not a flight risk. In addition, his skill as an investigator will aid in resolution of more serious matters.
Huh. Sometimes you have a really strange way of looking at things, Central.
I have a holistic point of view. I can see the big picture, as you might put it. Please continue your investigation into anti-civil activities underway.
Central is really practical. Doesn't care about the... Well... I don't want to say doesn't care about the laws so much. He just uses it for optimal effect.
Any further update on last night's heuristic attack?
No conclusive information has yet been discovered. It appears to not merely have been a DDoS attack coordinated by a large number of systems, but one targeted precisely to a vulnerable junction.
As if they had inside information on where to hit?
It would have required up-to-the-minute data on central system activities.
This is looking more and more like an inside job.
Perhaps. Investigation of suspected parties will be commenced.
Tell the Snatch teams not to be too rough. I want to speak to them as well. Central, where are we?
I have been able to locate the aerostat by triangulation of your own systems.
It can't hide this time.
It appears that you are aboard an aerostat XAN-78, loading registered flight plan. The planned course appears to match your current heading. Azimuth, 86 degrees, speed, 45 kilometers per hour. I cannot locate Dr. Regis. It is possible that he has had his traveler modified.
Sounds like something he'd do. He's here with me. We're not sure where they're headed yet, but they're armed to the teeth in here.
Interceptors dispatched. Contact will be made before the aerostat reaches the coast.
No further updates, just checking in.
Confirmed and noted, Dr. Lau. Please proceed with your investigation.
Alright, what I need is the goggles, actually. But I can't take any of them, okay. Sure.
She's out of it. Hey, Regis.
Yes, Dr. Lau?
You feeling any better?
A little. How did you know to come to my rescue?
I broke their comms channels. Figured I owed it to them. Cracked the bug they put in my system and rode the signals back to theirs.
I'll never be able to figure out how you do these things, Max.
Which guarantees my job security. Can I get an update?
We need to get after the people running this aerostat, and this conspiracy. I'll see what I can do for this girl.
So, Nita Jiang led us to these people. She's helping us find whoever set you up for Baxter's murder, right?
There's that. And... Max, I haven't been completely honest with you.
There's a surprise. Dr. Cryptic has been withholding info.
Ah, cram it, Lau. These people, they took something from me. Embryos fertilized by myself and by Vicky, my wife.
These people stole your embryos? Your kids?
Well,
They
they're not
needed
kids,
me to get
really.
their memory module for them from Vanderwall. And they knew exactly what my price would be.
Wait, they tried to get you to help them?
They forced me, Max. There was no way I could say no. Those embryos, they were all I had left of her. And because of those people, of all this,
I hate to say it, Regis, but you're in serious trouble. They broke you with this. They nearly compromised this case because of it. You should have told me. I'd have done what I could.
nobody could have helped me, Max. I was obsessed. I panicked. I felt like I was doing it for her, for my wife.
Regis, I hate to say this so bluntly. Your wife
Is dead,
is
yeah.
dead. You have an obsession with these artifacts of her. The garden, the embryos.
Max.
You need to focus, Regis. People need our help right now. We've been led straight to our lead suspect. Can I count on you to do the right thing?
The embryos are gone. He destroyed them. There's nothing else they've got to twist me.
Okay, good. Nina's led us right to the Mindjacker?
He was the blonde one Chantel took down. I heard him gloat about what he'd done. He stores the target's information within his own wiring until he can offload it.
Looks like he's got quite an operation behind him. I guess it's not surprising he's been robbing synapses all over the world. Gotta be for something more than corporate espionage at this rate. So, the Mindjacker tried to blackmail you because you're on this case?
It's more than that. It sounded personal.
Maybe you've crossed paths before?
No, not with him. But the way he talked, it was like he was out for revenge. And not just that, it's as if he were Baxter looking for revenge.
That's impossible. Baxter's dead for one thing. Maybe he's his son?
No, he's a Mindjacker. When he drained Baxter, he didn't just get information. He got his motivation as well, and it stuck.
Sounds like he got a lot more than he bargained for.
That's a lot of
So,
questions.
we've caught up with our Mindjacker. We know that he's apparently ripped dozens of prominent individuals in a number of fields.
Including Baxter, some of whom is apparently stuck. Question is, what's all this setup?
What do they plan on doing with the data they've stolen? Straight neural data is hard to process. That is, unless you've got an AI to read it.
Whatever it is, it must involve this girl.
Who was escaping through the ceiling hatch? It wasn't the Mindjacker, was it?
No, he's the one Chantel caught, briefly. By the sound of it, the Mindjacker's working for her.
His work is part of a larger plan of hers then?
Possibly. She's the one running this lab, for sure.
Take her name.
Chantal's
Jesus.
really pulling her weight in this job.
It's a shame it couldn't hold down Cressel, the Mindjacker.
Hey, cut her some slack. She took down 2 heavies on the tarmac.
I'm not going to make any promises about taking her on full time.
You're just worried about synthetics stealing your job.
You may as well take this now. You seem to be the maid wrangler.
Good.
So, this Cressel guy, the Mindjacker, he killed Baxter?
And by the sound of it, ripped the contents of his mind first.
When I saw Baxter's head, I thought that either his killer really hated him.
Like I would. Or he was covering up evidence of a mindjacking by destroying his brain tissue.
It's a theory. Sounds like we might be able to back it up. So, what do we do from here?
Now we know this is where the Mindjacker's operating from.
We need to find out what their plans for all those stolen memories are.
We'd better find out where this aerostat's going too.
The best way of covering all those would be apprehending these people. Central's gonna be pretty pissed about this. More than usual, I mean.
Is it working again?
Yeah, we fought off the intrusion.
Damn. I was hoping they'd broken it permanently.
Nah, we could handle it. It was a weird attack, though. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Well-trained hackers. Foreign intelligence?
No, better than that. Like, they were intimately familiar with Central.
Kind.
Then, as sudden as it had started, the attack halted about 18 hours later. Any idea who the thrall in Sconto Blue is?
Not a clue. She must be important to their plan.
Maybe she just wandered into their airfield. A useful test subject for whatever this is.
She was at cell earlier.
Yes, I
She'd
was about to
been
say.
targeted. They must be after her for some reason. I'll do what I can to keep her stable.
Do your best, Regis.
What?
She looks familiar. I can't quite place her, though. I guess I see too many thralls.
Hit again.
Any idea what all this hardware does yet?
Not sure. I can't access the terminal.
Sounds like you need a specialist. I'll tell you what I find. Find anything useful yet?
Just a length of cable.
Why would I need a steel cable?
You're the tech, you figure it out. I also picked these up while I was finding my way in.
Now
Good.
that's more like it.
How about the bolt gun?
Any idea how many heavies they've got left?
At least 2 more, but I don't know for sure.
Me neither. They've got some pretty slick encryption on their comm traffic.
Are you saying that even you can't breach it?
Not remotely. But maybe if I could find something connected to their comm network. I'll check in
Right.
later.
That is good enough. Got a bunch of items, so I'm guessing we'll have a lot of interacting to do in the next episode. Thank you for watching, subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want to, and I will see you next time with more Technobabylon.